right, Johnny's getting dressed. He's getting ready to leave. He's got on his favorite shirt for traveling. Got to be comfortable when you travel, right? Here's Donnie with his coffee and his paper.
That's right.
We got up a little early this morning. We'll call it anxious trip preparation. Some of us are more relaxed than others. And I'm out here getting omelets started for people.
Johnny has his phone?
Yes. So now that we've had a little fiasco with me not being able to find my phone, we're on our way to the airport. And with enough time to get there for the requested arrival time by the teacher, so we're good. Donnie loves me, but what were you saying, Donnie?
It wouldn't be kidding if we didn't go back to pick up 2 or 3 things 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, if only you guys knew how many times I got in the car and got out of the car and ran back into the house for like Johnny's phone was still plugged in, or yeah, I think it's a mom thing. So if any of you other moms out there want to chime in that yes, this is normal mom stuff, that would be good. That would be good. Yes. So hey Johnny, just how excited are you?
Excited enough to dash around the world 30 million times.
He's pretty excited. Here we are, Johnny.
So close.
So I don't know if I said or not, but I have Don driving us so he can just drop us off at the Delta terminal and let us out, and then I'm gonna message him when I want him to swing back around and get me. Obviously I can't go through security with Johnny, but I can stay with him for a little while they get the tickets organized and checked in and get his bag where it needs to be. I'm so excited for him.
Don't cry.
I'm trying not to cry. I can't help it.
Please don't.
And they're off to have a great time. I'm waiting for Don to circle back around to get me. I know, you know, obviously he had to go to some place where he was able to pull over. I don't know exactly where he went. I'm a little tore up about saying goodbye to Johnny. But you know, if I'd have gotten on the plane, I would have been tore up about saying goodbye to Don. So either way, there would have been a few tears today. He's gonna have a great time though. I know he is. And they're gonna take good care of him.
Passengers are reminded that the area in front of the terminal is for loading and unloading only. Unattended vehicles will be loaded.
That was almost like automatic door opening there.
That's right.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, pretty girl, you all sad? Your boy's on his way to Italy. To them Italian jobs. Ooh, they gonna see a cute little thing like him. Ooh, they gonna be so pleased to see that little...
He does have that dark hair.
Yeah, he's gonna get on good.
So, one of our viewers suggested if Tesla was close to the airport, which it's very close, that maybe we stop in there and ask them about the software update. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop in, and can't hurt to ask, right? This is so cool. We've seen this car before, but it's so cool. I want it. Well, that was easy. We went inside. We got help pretty quick, and they took our name and phone number and looked up Ruby in the computer and said they would push the update to the car.
Yep.
So we should look for it sometime today and then schedule it overnight and be good to go for tomorrow. So fingers crossed. So we're seeing Ruby in triplicate here. These are delivery in the making.
Yep. They said they're having a busy end of the month. I had to.
So much for that.
Well, the car
Yep,
messing it up.
Yep.
Well, plus it's still slowing down all by itself. It's still on traffic aware cruise control. And I don't know that autopilot, so actually I think it was still a valid test because I know autopilot isn't going to take this curve, this off-ramp. So traffic aware cruise control still worked. It slowed down to 32 miles an hour to go around this curve. So it knew to slow down before we got to this curve. Now it should speed right back up. And it is.
Don and I decided to go get the majority of the grocery shopping done at Whole Foods. We can't get the farm order today, but we can get everything else. So Don tire scoping now if it's electric, and it's not. Oh, bummer.
It's way up.
That's like what Bjorn was driving, right?
Right.
Huh.
Sorry.
Bummer.
But it took all I could do to see the exhaust pipe.
Yeah. Johnny and Don, both trained, get down low, look for the tailpipe. So they've got a little bit of an Easter theme going on today. St. Patrick's Day theme. Easter. So Don was frustrated we didn't have our recyclable bags with us today. So sorry, Donnie.
It's okay.
He didn't get his 90-cent bag refund.
That's right.
He's upset.
Well, we end up with 10 more bags.
Yep. Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, TT.
We managed to park away from them, so I didn't have to say anything not unkind today.
Yeah, she was a good girl.
But if we hadn't been paying attention, we would have parked in my normal spot, and they blew there while we were inside. It's just my luck. These people doing the yard work, they followed me and Ruby. Well, we made it back home, got the groceries unloaded. Joey scarfed down the treat I brought back for him. I'm feeling content now that Johnny's on his flight. You know, saying goodbye to him at the airport was the hardest part probably. And I think Don and I are gonna maybe take a nap, and then I'm gonna try to resurrect myself for Taekwondo. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen now. Up from my nap in the car on my way to Taekwondo. It's really nice here. It's like at 70 degrees now. Sun came out just a little bit, but back to sort of mostly cloudy now. Lonesome going without Johnny, but I heard from him they made it to Atlanta with no problems. And around 6 p.m. tonight, they'll be taking off in the flight from Atlanta to Italy. So, over to Rome. Look what I got while I was at Taekwondo. Woo! Oh no, I don't think we want 5 a.m. Well, I think Don might have switched it because of it stopping charging in the middle, but we didn't. 4 a.m. should be good. Way cool. Right, so when you get a software update, the car puts a little clock, alarm, old school alarm clock symbol up at the top in yellow, letting you know it's ready to be scheduled, and then you actually have to click on it and accept it to go on. So, and then it's white showing that it is scheduled, and then after it goes on, the little alarm clock goes back away. I'll have to look and see if I have a notification on my phone too. And yes, I did have a notification on my phone also. A couple of other exciting things. I picked up my official Kuki 1 black belt certificate tonight and identification card. So Joey and I are now certified with the official South Korean Taekwondo Association, and we can take that anywhere. We could even go into competition, Olympics. Yeah, we're official now. We're legit. So that was way cool. And also I heard from Johnny that they were boarding 5:36. The plane in Atlanta, they're supposed to take off at 6 p.m. He was excited. He just sent me a text message, and I sent him back a text and said, you know, Mom loves you and I missed you at Taekwondo. So yeah, how cool. Now for the long plane ride. That part of his trip I won't miss, but it should be fine for him. So I don't know if I said before or not, but I have been to Italy, Rome and Florence and Pisa. Traveled on the bus over to Geneva, Switzerland, spent the night. Traveled on the bus over to Paris, France, spent a couple days there. Took I think the big ferry over to Great Britain, United Kingdom. Spent several days in London and Stratford-on-Avon, and that was a trip when I was in high school in 1985. And I still remember it, and it was absolutely awesome. And I'm hoping that Johnny comes back with the same lifetime created experience, something he'll tell his kids about someday. That would be good. So I decided when I got home from Taekwondo to just go ahead and kick off the software update. And yes, it went on, no problems. So like I had said and everyone else has said, it does not mention autopilot. It doesn't mention anything to do with the screen speeded up or anything. It talks about opening the trunk remotely and easier way to call Tesla roadside assistance. So all cool stuff, and hopefully tomorrow I'll get to try things out. Meanwhile, it's after 8 p.m. and Ruby is just charging away.